We frequently set our hearts on dreams in the sacred dance of life, reaching out to the universe with sincere and powerful intentions. But have you ever wondered about the enigmatic path leading to realizing these dreams? Sometimes the path to manifestation is not clear-cut, even for the infinitely wise universe. Rather, it extends an invitation to go on a meandering path, a spiritual odyssey intended to mold and ready our spirits for the momentous revelation of our aspirations. Every action we perform functions as a celestial checkpoint, a moment of cosmic significance where we demonstrate the breadth of our dedication and the preparedness of our spirit. Every obstacle in this celestial endurance test turns into a holy murmur from the cosmos, posing the gentle inquiry, are you really ready to welcome the miracles you long for? Manifestation of dreams. When we ultimately overcome these challenges on our spiritual path, the universe opens the treasure trove of our greatest desires, and a wonderful revelation occurs. There is something mysteriously appealing about the idea of manifesting, of making our dreams become a part of who we are. This is a place where our deepest wishes can come true. However, there will be difficulties along the way. Two important questions come up frequently as we follow this path. What really motivates the skill of manifesting, and why so many people fail along the way? It's normal to encounter first difficulties. The subtle dance of intention and harmonious alignment with the universe is manifestation. Occasionally, rather than a quick hit of constructive change, we face a series of obstacles. Strangely, it seems as though the universe is putting the exact opposite of what we want in front of us, posing an enigmatic conundrum. Think about this. We focused on our goals, exuded joy, yearned for success, fresh endeavors, and meaningful relationships. But sometimes the trip takes an unanticipated turn. We could become entangled in circumstances that are diametrically opposed to our aims in this intricate web of existence. Our financial situation may worsen, and obstacles appear to be everywhere, an uncomfortable situation that makes us wonder how things are going to turn out. It is important that we maintain our focus on our objectives throughout this exciting phase of our spiritual journey, even if things appear to be going in a different direction than we had planned. We frequently come to enlightenment during those silent times of reflection. We learn that the cosmos is acting with purpose rather than whimpering in its deep and enigmatic ways. It poses a problem for us, akin to a spiritual litmus test. I feel like the universe wants to know if your dreams are really a representation of who you are on the inside. Are you really ready to enter the world you've always wanted? This is a journey of truth, an attempt to discover our truest, most sincere aspirations and to totally dedicate ourselves to their fulfillment. Think about the desire of enormous money, which is a common goal. However, getting there requires more than just accumulating cash. It also requires changing into a person who can manage wealth sensibly and wisely. We are nudged to reflect by the universe. Are we really ready to set out on this transformative journey? Talk about your ideas. The hardships of the cosmos are like enigmatic puzzles waiting to be solved in a world where dreams are never ending. They act as mirrors, capturing the real intensity of our desires and making us wonder if we are truly prepared to carry the core of our goals near to our hearts. This insight provides fresh perspective on our path, like to a beacon of light. As we develop the ability to navigate these cosmic obstacles with grace, a shift takes place. The path then changes, coming into closer alignment with our desires, and before long, the exact things we have desired for start to appear before our very eyes. We realize that what once appeared to be barriers are actually stepping stones leading us ever closer to the treasures we seek. This trip serves as evidence of the universe's complex method of manifestation, a cosmic force that gently prods us to embrace our most profound impulses and uncover our true selves. As we continue our spiritual journey, we keep coming back to a fundamental question that is at the core of manifestation, a profound question that is the key to solving the universe's greatest riddles and mystical problems. In its purest form, manifestation is something much deeper than the cosmos fulfilling our particular requests. It's about the essence of our own being reflected back to us by the universe. To restate, the cosmos is a mirror reflecting who we really are, not a genie bestowing desires. This is the core mechanism of manifestation, its essence. Getting what speaks to our core nature is more important than just getting exactly what we ask for. Think about this. Your heart longs for a variety of things like financial success, deep love, and owning your ideal home, yet there's a basic reality to be aware of. True transformation will remain elusive as long as you stay in a state of self-remain motionless, vibrating at the same frequency. This internal change is therefore crucial. Through this spiritual trip, the cosmos is shown as the expert sculptor of our life's path, not as a fake. It offers obstacles as opportunities for us to change and broaden our horizons. The question then becomes, are you prepared to embody the energy of plenty despite the obstacles in life? Accepting this way of view helps us discover the chances that are concealed beneath these difficulties. It's a transformation that takes place not just in our outward environment, but also essentially in our mentality. This brings us to the second facet of the universe's intention, which is to notice our dedication to our new identities, especially under trying circumstances. When we go into the realms of manifestation and express our wishes, we are reincarnating ourselves. We are choosing a different version of who we are. The universe is trying to shape our new identity into something more, encouraging us to live as people who have already fulfilled their aspirations. These difficulties are more than just roadblocks. They are the benchmarks that attest to our resolve and the beacons that lead us on our path of personal growth. It is essential to realize that every step you take toward manifestation is, at its core, a purposeful choice. It's a choice to embrace a transformed self. Making this decision is the first step toward realizing our greatest dreams. Choose to subscribe to our channel as well. Prior to discussing strategies for overcoming these obstacles, let's conduct a thinking experiment. For a moment, imagine that the person you were before was like a distinct living thing that looked like your best friend, a dog, a cat, or any other animal that has a special place in your heart. This being is a representation of your former self, who is at ease in your thoughts, awareness, and very being. Imagine now that a new creature has arrived, determined to take up residence in the area that your former self called home. It feels like a new renter is claiming an area that was previously occupied by someone else. Think about the possible reaction of the original occupant to this modification. In this allegorical situation, the ancient beast that stands in for our former selves may vehemently oppose the intruder in an effort to maintain its supremacy. On the other hand, it may grudgingly give up and leave its long-held area. This graphic emphasizes a very important point. When obstacles arise on our path of manifestation, and it appears to be getting harder, it's usually a sign of our former selves, our ingrained routines and habits fighting the coming change. It is comforting to know, nevertheless, that resistance is an indication that the old self is almost ready to dissolve. Now, the first step to skillfully navigating these universal obstacles is to accept the resistance of your old self with appreciation and even joy. Your self-concept and established routines are blatantly telling you when they are about to fade away when they resist. Ironically, this conflict signals the end of the old self and the beginning of the new, opening doors through metamorphosis and realizing dreams. Many people flinch in terror when they see these transforming indicators. It can be frightening to consider chaos and to go into the unknown when it comes to change. There's a propensity to retreat during these episodes of inner revolt, holding on to the comforts of the former self. But it's up to us to acknowledge and value the importance of this disruption. When we recognize its crucial function, the rebellion of our former selves is no longer viewed as a threat, but rather as a sign of change. By accepting this knowledge, we can bravely welcome the current transformation. We come to understand that the old self unravels more quickly the harder it resists. Every day is a fresh chapter in this dissolution when we watch our old selves gradually fade away. It's via this process that we experience an amazing evolution. Embodying the traits of the new version of ourselves that we hope to be is the next stage in this journey. For example, when faced with a challenge, adopt an attitude of abundance and confidence rather than concentrating on shortage or turning to complaints. Consider how you would handle these situations if you were your ideal self, the person you are trying to become. This change in viewpoint is essential to the transforming process we go through. When things get tough, think about doing a quick yet effective exercise where you imagine yourself entering the state of mind of your fully realized self. Think carefully about how you would approach this difficulty in your developed form and how they would react. Living in this state of mind can provide a great deal of guidance. You are effectively submerging yourself in a wisdom derived from experience that you have not yet had by taking on the form of your future self. It's similar to asking a mentor who has already walked the route you want to follow for guidance. This strategy provides a strong basis for conquering obstacles and challenges that you face. Honoring your advancement. Pauses to consider this reality. No matter how tiny a step you take at first, it's a victory all by itself. The path to manifestation is not a quick transformation or a transient shift that results in success right away. Instead, it's a slow process that requires everyday dedication to becoming a better version of yourself. To truly appreciate and acknowledge each step you take on this journey, you must have this understanding. Every new day is a fresh brushstroke on the canvas of your own development. Accept this idea and give yourself permission to celebrate each step forward. Think back on your day. Have you overcome a task with fresh founder debt? Did you act with a level of grace that you were not used to? No matter how small these moments appear, cherish them. By doing this, you're encouraging your subconscious, bringing yourself closer to your goals, and sending a strong message. Never forget that we are all ongoing projects. Respect your schedule and treasure each stage of your distinct path rather than pursuing sudden changes. When combined, these seemingly insignificant actions set the stage for important changes. You're building a bridge between where you are now and where you want to be in the future by recognizing and appreciating each step you take. In your path of development and manifestation, this acknowledgement and celebration process is essential. We find ourselves at an important energy crossroads when we travel through life and face obstacles when things don't seem to be in alignment. Here, we must decide whether to nurture optimism or give in to negativity. When challenges arise, it's common for negative ideas that reflect failure anxieties to surface. However, you are redirecting your energy in the direction of growth by praising your accomplishments and cultivating an optimistic outlook. You're working to create a fertile environment for your aspirations to grow. Every victory, no matter how small or large, is honored, and the cosmos watches. It perceives your unshakable devotion and your resolve to change, and in response it creates situations that align with your goals. Herein lies the essence of the actual art of manifestation. It's not about abrupt changes or perfection in an instant. It's about moving forward steadily and appreciating every step along the way. So keep that in mind, my friends. The ever-observant universe supports your goals and recognizes your efforts. It's true that you are an expert at creating your own route. I appreciate you coming along on this insightful adventure with me. I kindly ask you to like and subscribe to our channel if this video spoke to you.